And we are quickly cutting across to Bhopal, where the Congress Party Vice President Rahul Gandhi is interacting with the women power. Let's listen in.
जी धन्यवाद।
तुम अपने संगठन में
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद
संगठन में
धन्यवाद धन्यवाद
राहुल गांधी जिंदाबाद बोलो
जी धन्यवाद 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 संपत जी। जी अब हमारे जी आप
Sir, I'm Flavia Agnes. I'm from Mumbai, and for the last 30 years working on women's rights, basically women's legal rights. One issue that concerns adequately, we will not be able to move forward. So my concern here is two. One is for rape victims. Not only when a rape happens, most of the time we only talk about justice and we talk about conviction. But we never talk about that little girl who has been raped. And we need to see what happens to this girl from the time the case is registered. She needs support not only till the case is over, but throughout her life. In 1994, there was a judgment which says that rape victims should be paid compensation. But in Maharashtra, we have a scheme called Manodhairya scheme. We have implemented it. But apart from the financial support, we are giving 2 lakhs for rape victim and 3 lakhs for acid victims and aggravated rape. But apart from that, we need a support person who will take this little child or a woman who has never gone to school, who has never addressed any institution. She has to go to court and depose and face cross-examination, which is very, very humiliating. So she needs, our organization is doing that, which is not even a drop in the ocean. We need to do it in the whole country, in every state, that we should be not only when we talk about rape, we are not looking at what is going to happen to this girl, how this rape has changed her entire life, how educational institutions are not allowing rape victims to study, how there is so much stigma. So in order to overcome that, we need special schemes for rape victims. And not only that, the support person and support schemes should be there for a very long time. Regarding domestic violence, we have a very good act. All of us are aware of that act, but all of us are also aware of its limitation and that it is not working. So there, in Maharashtra, again, we have taught about something that when a woman is beaten and enters the hospital, when a woman takes shelter in a shelter home, all of them are victims of domestic violence and they need support from this act. But this is not happening. We are only looking at a very small part of it, of going to court. But we need to look at it and we need to track each of these women who enters the system at different points. As a victim who has been beaten and in the hospital, as a woman who is thrown out and goes to shelter home, or as a victim who is asked to go into police station and file a case, and all of them have to be tracked together. Then only you will understand how many women in this country are facing domestic violence, physical, mental, sexual, economic, all of that. And in that scheme, unless we have this tracking system, we will not be able to address the issue. And unless we address the issue, we cannot resolve it. So I have these 2 major concerns, sir, regarding violence against women, apart from the preventive side, which we had already discussed.
Sure.
But these are for the victims who are already suffered.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.